Bennett Water Systems has morphed into a company that is focused on delivering crop value. It's time for a company to really stand forward and try to maximize every drop of water in providing the best crop value that we can.
Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with California Dairy Magazine, reporting to you here today with Annie Acmoody from Western United Dairymen. She gave a great presentation here at the World Ag Expo on the current milk market, different milk commodities and prices. I know there's been some big changes with the federal milk marketing order in California, and maybe you can explain a little bit how that has impacted it as well. But give us a little update on what's going on in the global milk market.
Yeah, so we made the switch on November 1 to the California Federal Milk Marketing Order, and before the switch, there were four main commodities that impacted dairy prices in California: dry whey, butter, non-fat dry milk, and cheese. And with the change, it's also the four main commodities that impact producers' prices in the state. It's a different data series that the USDA used to calculate prices. We used to use the CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange prices. Now it's data that's collected by USDA. But overall, those prices tend to track together pretty closely. CME tends to be a little bit more volatile, so I think California producers have benefited from a little bit more stability on the commodity prices. At least it's less stressful for them when they look at what is happening to dairy prices.
So currently, what's hot and what's not right now when it comes to the commodities?
Yeah, what's hot? Butter has been hot for 3 years, and it remains a really strong source of revenue for dairy producers on their milk check. Non-fat dry milk has been having tough couple of years, but we've actually hit the highest price in 2 years just this week. So prices have been slowly going up, recovering from their slump. And so I wouldn't call them hot, but at least they're really on the upswing. Dry weight's pretty steady, a lot higher than it was a year ago, probably double the value. And cheese is probably what's not hot right now. I mean, it's still hot to eat it. Cheese consumption is still very important, but the pricing has been hurting producers' bottom line here in the last few months.
Now, moving forward in the next couple of months, based on trends, what do you project being the case for some of these commodities? Obviously, prices have been pretty low all around for California dairy producers. What do you foresee in the near future?
I think we can expect butter prices to remain at high levels like they are. We're still a ways away from any other holiday demand that could push it any higher. Cheese doesn't have a lot either to kind of go up from where it's at. But I think there's a lot of optimism in terms of how powder prices could keep going up. There's increases we've seen at the latest global dairy trade auction in New Zealand, where the powder prices have been strengthening there too. So globally, things have been going better. There was a lot of powder in European Union intervention stocks, and those have been drawing down really rapidly in the last month or so, maybe last couple months, and that really seems to create optimism in the powder market. And so I think we could see some good improvement on there in the next few months.
Great. Well, thank you, Annie. We definitely appreciate the update. Read more about milk price trends in California Dairy Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.